Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, we are live. Hello, hello. I want to welcome you here. Please say hello when you pop in. Let me know where you are calling from. Today is March 30th, 2023. Today is my birthday. I am the birthday girl today. I have been celebrated, very well celebrated all week long. And I just got back from lunch with my grandsons. Do you like my birthday jewels? Please say hello. Let me know who I am chatting with. Let me introduce myself. My name is Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And welcome here. And hello, Darlene. Welcome here. Nice to see your name pop up. I get to see you later. Let me change the view here. And, well, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And let me just chat you up just a little bit here. Thank you, Dar. Thank you for my birthday wishes. March tutorial bundle. If you place a $65 order with me, I will send this bundle to you. If you're not interested in placing an order, you pay $25. Send me an electronic money transfer. Let me know that it is for March 2023. I've been doing this for over a year, so I need the year that you are interested in the tutorial bundle. So it's a $65 order or $25 without the order, okay? Hi, Linda, welcome here, and thank you for my birthday wishes. And yes, your name. So Linda, I'm assuming that you share my link before the video then, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. The online exclusive is still going strong. Some of the items that are in back order will be available in the next week or so. These little frosted dots are so gorgeous. And my April class, there is still time to sign up for my April class, whether you want to do that virtually or if you want to do that in my studio. Okay? Sorry, tongue-tied here. I received some birthday cards in the mail today. I got this beautiful card from my friend Rita. What a gorgeous fold. Look at that. Isn't that so neat? And I love this design paper. So she fussy cut that and just made it into like a double Z fold. It's gorgeous. And then I got these beauties from Linda. Linda, thank you. So here is, and they're both featuring the same stamp set. Off the top of my head, I forget the name of the stamp set, but aren't these gorgeous? Beautiful coloring, beautifully done. So thank you for that, Linda. And Jean, thank you for sharing. I've got your name down too. Thank you. Let's get on to, oh, and thank you for my birthday wishes. Let's get on to today's card. So I tuck my handmade cards away for anyone that sends me a handmade card. Okay, we've got lots happening today here. So let's see if we can, and I've got an itchy nose. Let's see if we can get through here. We've got a little piece of basic white. And this measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And I've got a piece of our adhesive sheet, the same size. Now, this is the adhesive sheet that we used to sell. And a few years back, when Stampin' Up said that they weren't going to sell them anymore, I went crazy because I use adhesive sheets all the time. So I bought packs and packs of it. Well, we do still sell the adhesive sheets, okay? They're just, they look a little bit different. They don't have Sizzix's name all over it. So I'm just picking in a corner here, and I'm going to pull that back like so, and I've got the non-sticky on this side and the sticky on that side. And what I like to do is I like to just fold that over. So now I've exposed the adhesive on this side, and then I take my cardstock and I line it up where I'm still covered, okay? So I line it up where I'm still covered, and then I come straight down and I just give it a little press right here where I actually uncovered it and opened up some of the adhesive. And then when I kind of open it up like so, here's my little tab right there. And then I just gently pull, okay? And then I press down. And now my backing is off. And I've got adhesive sheet now behind this. Regina, thank you for sharing. Now, and that was really, really bad spelling. Regina is, oh, happy birthday, Darlene, in both places, Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for that. And Regina, thank you for sharing and welcome here. Regina is my friend from Germany. So yes, I have grandsons here with me on the other side, and they all kind of looked at me like, what, Germany? Yes, I have a friend from Germany listening in. And Darlene, thank you for sharing. Now, what we're going to do is I have the adhesive on the back. I want to give this a really good burnish, like so, and then I'm going to flip this over, and I'm actually going to remove this entire backing if I can get it going here. If I can get it going. That's always the hard part, right? Once it's down, for me anyway. And then, of course, during my live, it's going to give me even more action. Come on. Let's go. There it is. So I just kind of gently dug in. And so I am going to try not to touch, because now this part here is sticky. So we're going to gently remove that. Now that is all off. We've got that adhesive looking up at me. Okay. Thank you for my birthday wishes, Regina. And for this card, I actually followed a color challenge. And off the top of my head, I forget. Oh, the color challenge was Inkspirations. And one of the, what am I trying to say here? One of the inspiration photos, like, so there was a photo with a bunch of different inspirations. One of the inspirations, and you'll see that on my blog later, was in the bottom left-hand corner, there was a row of macarons or macaroons. How do you say that? Macarons, I think, the little cookies. With a whole bunch of different colors. So I actually sat down with that inspirational picture and I wrote down kind of what I thought those colors were. So that's where my inspiration for what I'm about to do came from. Okay. And I'm going to follow the same order of these little sweet macarons. So the first color that came up, let's grab this one because it's shorter, was early espresso. And so again, my adhesive is all exposed here. And I am going to take my early espresso and I'm just going to put it down right there. Next in line is Cajun Craze. So we're going to do a line of Cajun Craze. And if you have a lot of strips hanging out in your studio, this is a great way of taking care of strips. After Cajun Craze is, drum roll, Polished Pink. And I'm sad to say this color is leaving. So with the new color revamp that I got yesterday from Stampin' Up. Polished pink is one of the in colors that is disappearing. So that was in the 2021 to 23 in colors. So that's going away. You want to see what I'm doing, Lucas? They can't see you, hon, but you can come in if you want. So now my next color is petal pink. So let's grab a strip of petal pink, and I'm making sure that my little strip of cardstock has gone a little bit further than my actual card base. See, if I did this here, do you see how there would be a little section where the adhesive is not covered? It's important that you cover the adhesive. So that is petal pink, and then mango melody. Making sure that I have all of my adhesive colored or covered. Then granny apple green. Ooh, that one's going to be too short. This one is just going to work. Granny apple green. So what I like to do is I almost stand the next cardstock strip up against this one, like I kind of butt it up so that I know that I'm covering it nicely. After Granny Apple Green, we've got Coastal Cabana. So let's get that happening and see how this just made it down there. Very important. So kind of stand it up, push it in, burnish. Pacific Point. And you know, I never really look to see if I'm actually using any other colors that are going away. I have a feeling Pacific Point is one of them. See how I'm building my rainbow there, Lucas?
Yeah.
I know. It's always hard to see the retiring colors going. And then we're going to do very vanilla. But you know what? Let's do a strip right in the middle of this beautiful pearlescence. Do you see the shimmer on that? And I don't know if this is retiring or not. I had a very busy day yesterday. I have been celebrated so well on my birthday. So after Very Vanilla, we're going to start the same colors again. So we're going to go Early Espresso. Early Espresso. I'm excited about some of the returning colors. I really am. And there is a new pink. I've got a little bit of a space there. See if I can push that in. I forget the name of the new pink, but there is a new pink coming. So I'm excited about that. Cajun Craze is our next color. Nice and tight against the next color. And then we've got Polished Pink. And that's a little bit of a thicker strip, but I'm okay with that. After Polished Pink, we have Petal Pink. Petal Pink. Come on. We're getting there. Just about getting to the top. After Petal Pink, we've got Mango Melody. Ooh, I hope that one's long enough. Just. I love getting rid of my strips this way. And I mean, you can do anything. You could do like a strip of color and then a thin strip of black and another strip of color and so you can do anything you want with this. Yes, Bubble Bath is the new pink. Hi, Barb, and thank you for my birthday wishes. So after Manger Melody, we've got Granny Apple Green, and it's a pretty thick one. You know what? I'm going to just trim that down. So all I do is I'm about 1/4 of an inch strip. I lay it down on my trimmer, and then I close the arm and I just go straight up. And so there is my Granny Apple Green. Get that in nice and tight. After Granny Apple Green, we've got Coastal Cabana. Get that down. And then we have Pacific Point. Do you like my rainbow, Lucas? Mm-hmm. Pacific Point. I told them they could come in and say hello, but... And then we're going to do our Very Vanilla. They're actually creating on the other side. And then we're back to Early Espresso. Getting there. Cajun Craze. Make sure that I'm still in camera here. I love the new colors that are returning. I really do. Polished Pink. Let's get a thin strip of polished pink. So again, I'll show you what I've done. I just lay this in, and I cut on this side of my score trimmer. You know something that I'm actually really sad about? You know what is not returning? Which blows my mind, but I think it's because I'm a Stamparatus snob. The Stamparatus is not returning. That's crazy huge, but I have mine, so I'm okay, and I will continue to use it. So Polished Pink, then we are back to our Petal Pink. And Petal Pink is still with us. It is not gone. I have not memorized what is staying and what is going. Some of the returning colors I actually still have. One of the returning colors that I'm really excited about is Misty Moonlight. I loved that blue. I loved it. After Petal Pink, we have Mango Melody. And you know what? I do not have one on my table, but look at all this excess. So you can either use your snips, or you can use your Stampin' trimmer. And so all the extra that was hanging over have now disappeared. You just learned a new technique, didn't you? Lucas is standing beside me, and he's like... So now we just trim that all off, all of that excess. And you're going to see what I am going to create with this. So much quicker if you use your Stampin' trimmer. Let me see here. I've got Mango Melody is next. And I think that pretty much covers it. So there you go. So there's my excess. I know, you know what? If I didn't have a Stamparatus, mind you, if I didn't have a Stamparatus, I wouldn't know what I was missing, right? But I really am a Stamparatus snob. I love my Stamparatus. Let's see if I can just trim this up just a smidge. I want a nice straight edge. I'm better at fussy cutting than I am at making sure that this is cut on a really straight line. So I don't mind slipping that right back into my trimmer. And of course my phone rings, but we're just going to ignore that. don't know who it is. It's probably a telemarketer. Okay, so all of this is scrap and garbage, but let's just move that away so you're not looking at it. Okay. So here is what we have created. Okay. Now, the next thing that I want to do, and I did my first card a little bit different. This is one of the new embossing folders. This is the basics. Look at that. Trying to get the glare off. And there is my cut from layering dioramas. So it kind of looks like, I don't know, what does it look like for you? What? I love the Stamparatus. It's a no-brainer for me. Oh, you know what? I'm glad I stopped to read. Thanks for that, Barb. We're going to also use this embossing folder from the Basic Designs, and I want to pop this in here and emboss that. Watch this. It's gorgeous. We have our number 1 plate, our embossing folder, always with your fold at the top, always. So never go twice, never come back on an embossing folder, because if you do, what's gonna happen is you're going to eventually crack the spine, okay? I love these folders. So here we go. Got that done. So here is our rainbow effect with those gorgeous dots. I love this embossing folder. I really do. So now we're going to take the layering dioramas and the other embossing folder from the Basics 3D. And to me, it looks like a puddle of melted ice cream. Yay, Darlene, you don't have to buy Misty Moonlight because you still have lots of it. That's great. So here's my puddle of melted ice cream. We're going to take a piece of scrap crumb cake and my ice cream punch. This is actually in the clearance rack, and it's being sold for $14.40. So I am so glad I have it because I love ice cream. There's my cone. And if you want to get it, there are still some in the clearance rack. Okay, we're going to run that through the embossing folder because I want my ice cream cone to have some hash marks on it, or whatever you call that. And it didn't cut very well, so let's just clean that off. There we go. I must have been holding it funny. So again, my number 1 plate, my embossing folder, and run that through. Sorry if my table is shaking. I'm trying to kind of hold it in one spot. So here is my ice cream cone, looking like an ice cream cone. Okay. Whoops. And now I am going to grab the Hello Irresistible design paper because I thought this was fabulous for ice cream. And let's cut in this corner here so there isn't a whole lot of waste. Also looks like it could be a Mickey Mouse face or a little bear face. for those that can see beyond what it is actually intended for. Let's get some Wink of Stella, because we want that ice cream to have some shimmer. So the other night, my husband and my children and my grandchildren surprised me with a surprise birthday party at our daughter's house. It was so fun. It was so fun. What side did I put the shimmer on? That side. We're going to put a little strip of adhesive on the top of the cone. And then I'm going to put my ice cream cone down on it. And you know what I could even do is, where did I put my punch? Let's just treat ourselves today. And let's ask for a second scoop of ice cream. So another little dollop of glue. Let's just offset that just a little bit. And let's get that winked up. You know, it's so weird. I don't remember Lost Lagoon, Linda. I'm going to have to look in my stash and see if I have some, because I am not remembering Lost Lagoon. I'm remembering Lemon Lime Twist, but not Lost Lagoon. We're going to put dimensionals behind that, because we want that ice cream cone to pop. And again, for those that follow me, you know I like my dimensionals, and so I am not underly generous. I am overly generous with my dimensionals. And that's going to go on this melted puddle. But you know what? Before that, let's put the puddle down on our card base. Some lucky person's going to win an ice cream cone card today. So if you want to be entered for the draw, be sure to share and let me know that you have shared, and then I will enter your name. Let's remove all of the backing off of this yummy ice cream cone. Makes me want to have one now. But I love ice cream. Look at that delicious ice cream cone. And we're going to just place that like so. Now we need our sentiment. And of course, it's a birthday card. I'm set up for that already. What we're going to do is we're going to ink that up with polished pink. And I'm probably going to stamp this a couple of times. I want a nice deep polished pink on here. The strip of the brand on my live here today, Creative Corner, and my name features polished pink. Let's see if 2 or 3 is enough. I think 2 is enough, but I don't want to move. Oh, you can't even see. So I've stamped that twice. I don't want to move anything though. I am going to take my embossing buddy, and then I'm going to take, let's close that before I stick my hand in it. Then I'm going to take Versamark and ink that up. And then we're going to get clear embossing powder. So that's the perfect way of getting an embossed image with any color that you want. Okay. I love this ice cream punch. So now we're covered in embossing powder. Okay. See how it's kind of muted? Give me a moment. Let's heat that up. And because there's clear embossing powder on there, you're just going to see how it just pops that polished paint right up. There it goes. All melted and looking yummy. See the difference? It's great. Now let's trim that up a bit, and we're going to put dimensionals behind that. So we're going to go a little bit at an angle. I didn't leave myself a whole lot here. I wasn't thinking when I put that down. And then let's just trim close to the happy birthday. Like so. Cut a little more off of there. Okay. We're going to put dimensionals behind that. And then that's going to get popped onto our card. I think I still need some thin ones. We're going to go long with those. Always put one in the middle. You don't want that caving in. Ooh, we're pretty close to the edge. I don't like my dimensionals showing. Remove that backing. Oh, you know what? I don't want one in the middle. I do not want a dimensional in the middle. I just want one on either side. And we're going to put a little bit of adhesive right in the middle here. And I'm going to eyeball square and square like so, and press that down. And then we're going to pop that onto our card base. Is very vanilla, but I want a panel behind there. So we're going to just pop that pink. Okay, see how that just pops it. So I could go straight down like this, which doesn't look bad at all, actually. So let me ask some advice. Should we leave it like that, or should we have a polished pink panel behind there? So polished pink panel or no panel? Let me know while I look for my gems, okay? So to panel or not to panel, that is polished pink. Of course, Darlene, you were quick on that. So we're going to put a panel on it. So again, excuse me, my ice cream is the Hello Irresistible. I used layering dioramas for my puddle of melted ice cream. My birthday came from Artistically Inked, and we're going to use some of the soon-to-be discontinued jewels because we need some jewels on our card. So let's put one there, a little guy right beside it, and another medium one right there. Love it. Okay. Let's get this onto our polished pink panel. You know, I wonder if I should, I'm going to trim my polished pink panel down just a smidge, about a 1/16 of an inch. I just want it a tiny bit smaller. And then we're going to do that again. Actually, I did an 1/8 of an inch. I meant to do a 1/16. I might have done too much. It might be the same size as my other one now. Let's see. No, we're good. We are good. Get some adhesive back there. And I am just eyeballing center. And then we're going to put that down on our Very Vanilla card panel. Now, because I've got Very Vanilla in my strips, that's why I want my card panel to be Very Vanilla. Otherwise, it would have been basic white. Everybody is going for the polished pink. So now we're going to eyeball that onto our card front, like so. I've got the shakes for some reason. There we go. Get that down, and there is our birthday card. So this one, I used the layering dioramas to kind of make a melted ice cream puddle, which I love. My prototype, the one I worked on last night, I used framed florets dies. Okay, so what a fun birthday card. So I used this one. It fell off the package. This is the one I used. So it cuts twice. It cuts the oval and then it cuts the frame, but I used both portions of it for my card. So when I laid down my strips, you can tell there was no rhyme or reason as to how I started laying down. It was just once the first one is down, then you're just going to follow that layering. Okay, so for those that shared today, and let me know if I have missed your name. Okay, I have Darlene and Jean, Linda and Kathy. Did anybody else share that I happened to miss? And I'm going to draw a winner, and we will see who is getting a card in the mail today from me, which I love doing. So let me know. I will wait just a few minutes here because of the delay. If I happen to miss your name, and if I did, I apologize. Kathy, Linda, Jean, and Darlene. Your odds for winning are, oh, Barb, sorry, Barb, I thought I wrote your name. I did not. I must have missed that when you said I shared. I apologize. And Regina, and you know what? I thought I wrote your name down. I guess I didn't. I must have in my mind. Okay, wow, that was bad. Did Lucy share ahead of time? You know what? I think she did, Dar. Thank you. I think she did. Okay. Wow, I did not do so hot there. Sorry, ladies, for those that I forgot. My apologies. I don't mean to ever do that. Okay, so we have our names. Let's, is my little bucket is not here. So let's get these names shuffled. Oh, there's Regina. I thought I did write your name down. And Barb, so Regina's there. And so see how I've got Barb on one side and Regina on the other? Barb, I'm going to rewrite your name because that one has two names on it. So we have Jean and Barb, Kathy, Linda, Regina, Dar, and Lucy. And you probably did see it, Darlene. You know what? I've been running all week. It's just been it's been a super fun, but a very busy, busy week for me. So here are all the names. Do one of you boys want to just reach in and choose a name for me? Lucas, you want to? Okay. Are you going to come in? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Sure. Here's Lucas. There's Lucas. This is my Angela's young man, Lucas. Don't look in case you can see through it. Pick one. And who's the winner? Dar. Darlene is the winner. So Dar, you have won the prize. And let me guess, you want the one with the petal pink or with the polished pink background, I'm sure. Oh, Lucas, Regina says hello.
Hi.
So Darlene, I'm going to be seeing you later today. I'm going to bring you this birthday card. And I know I don't even have to ask because I know you want the polished pink background. This background here, I used the crumb cake for that. So ladies, I'm going to run. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and giving me 45 minutes of your day. I have some planting to do with these guys. And then we're going to Schreimer's greenhouse because they have amazing turtles there. They've got this turtle display. So I want to take the boys to see that. So again, thank you for hanging out with me. We'll talk to you later. Have a great week. Enjoy your weekend. It's almost here. Bye now.